Sometimes you will not be elevated until you can begin to change and be a teachable person. Because you don't know everything. I don't know everything. Amen? And so sometimes I want to understand between us and true freedom is our ability to learn. God has been dealing with me about being teachable. Daniel, I need you to be teachable. He has been revealing truths in what I thought I knew and what I understand, but I really don't understand it. And he is telling us that spiritual elevation and authority is reserved for those that are teachable. Meaning that's why he gave us some gifts inside of here. That's why he gave us some gifts of prophecy inside of here. Because you get 1 or 2 prophecies right, I don't need no pastor no more. You mess up and do 1 or 2 Bible studies right, I think I need to start my own ministry. Because you can't be teachable. And the hard thing to do is teach somebody who's successful. That's sometimes a harder thing, because when you do it that way and you were successful, it's hard sometimes to teach somebody that you could have done it better. Oh, if y'all, man, I love sports. Y'all probably watched The Best That Never Was, and that was about Marcus Dupree. Came out of Philadelphia, Mississippi. Y'all probably saw it on 30 for 30, ESPN, and he goes and plays football. I mean, guy was just awesome. Nobody could bring him down. Greatest running back that they said he was the best that never was, because he went to college. And guess what happened? He went to college and he had to play a bowl game. He's playing for the Oklahoma State, I think, at the time. And Barry Switz was his coach, and Barry Switz was on him because he's gaining so much weight. And you know, running back needs to be a little light so they can run, right? And he gains all this weight over the break. He comes back, he's about 30 pounds overweight. He goes and plays in the bowl game, and he had just broke all these records in the bowl game, but his coach got on him because one time he was running and somebody began to track him down, and they hawked him. They hawked him down. They ran him down, and he could have ran a touchdown, but he was out of shape. And so therefore they got him, and his coach got on him because his coach said, had you been in shape, you would have had more yards than what you had. But it's hard to tell somebody that when they rushed for over 250 yards that game. It's hard to tell them that when they got 3 touchdowns that game, when they think I did so great. And it's hard to be taught because they saw some success. And he got on his phone and said, Mama, this man always on me. He's always getting on me, and I want to come home. And guess what he did? Go back home and never really got to where he should have been in life, because he was athletic, he was talented, but he was not teachable. Can I preach y'all inside here sometimes? Sometimes y'all are the best people in the world. I got some great people. But sometimes if you are not the person that I can talk to and say, you know what, you did good, but this is how you can do better. You're going to always be good. You'll never be great. Y'all better get me. I thank God that I was raised under a man of God, that even if I preached a good sermon, would still tell me, you messed up right there. You shouldn't have said this one right there. You go back and fix this one. I thank God that even though I thought I was good, he said, no, if I can teach you, you can be great. And we don't want to hear that, but that's word right there. Hear this. We want elevation because we think it's our time. It's our season. But God desired to elevate the teachable, because every level of promotion requires another level of teaching. And your promotion is tied to your ability to learn. If I want prosperity, I must be willing to be taught to be prosperous. Because who in here get a check? We get money. Some kind of way, either from the government, from working a job. We all get money, don't we? Are we always prosperous, though? Because I've learned something, that poverty is not always about the lack of money. Poverty is sometimes the lack of knowing what to do with your money. I'm being real inside of here. Somebody say teachable. I gotta learn how to be prosperous. I must learn how to do the right thing. I must learn to do what God has told me. And so if I want to be prosperous, I gotta listen to somebody who is prosperous. Can we also agree that there's some people who make less than what we make and are living better than what we live in? I can say that right now. There's people who making less than what I'm making and got more than what I got. And it's not because of the money. They just know how to be prosperous. Because some people can make $2,000 a week and still be broke. You be sitting there asking for money by Friday. Y'all better get me inside of here. It's not about the money you make. It's about learning how to be prosperous. Somebody say, teach me. If I want to have authority, I must be taught how to use authority. That's why I preach. People say, sometimes, people, the older saints got on us so bad, they did us those things, they did things to us. You know why sometimes? Sometimes you go through, you may have a bad boss or a bad supervisor. That way, when you get authority, you know how to use it right. Because if you have never been done wrong, you know how it feels. In the military, I was saying this, in the military in West Point, they did a whole thing, with military, with West Point, where they train officers and everything. And the best of the best go to West Point, right? And they train those guys, and they did a whole documentary. They were saying, hold on, y'all got degrees, y'all got master's and doctorate degrees. Why y'all cussing these guys out? Why y'all hard? No, I'm not going with the cussing, but why y'all so hard on them? Why y'all do them so bad? Why y'all stay so hard on them? You know what they said? Because when these guys graduate, they're going to go out and lead men. Y'all better hear this. When they graduate, they'll be over companies, over hundreds and thousands of men. And so therefore, they must know how it feels to be abused. So that when they get out there, they won't abuse somebody else. Because when we got authority, we abuse them. That way, when they get out there, they will know, I'm not going to do nobody the same way I've been done. That's why sometimes God says, I'll put that boss over you to teach you how to use authority. That way, when I put you in power, you won't be like them because you know how it feels. Didn't want to hear that one either. Because now God has told you that the reason you've been praying your boss get sick and just and go home and stuff. You've been praying that God move him somewhere else. God said, I ain't moving him nowhere. I'm trying to teach you. I ain't put him nowhere else. I'm trying to teach you some things. If I want to be effective, I must be taught how to be effective. This doctrine where someone can lay hands on somebody and give you a handkerchief and you can skip the process of learning, that is false. Baby, I can now wipe the sweat off my face and give you my anointing. I can't just lay hands on you and give you my anointing. I had to go through some things. There's some lessons that I had to learn. I had to be taught. And if I had to be taught, you got to be taught too. Somebody might well say amen to that. Because we want to try to say, Lord, let me get his Bible. Let me get his handkerchief. Let them pray over me. Let them do this. And God said, no. You got to say, Lord, teach me how you taught them. Let them teach you what you taught them. Because Lord, I want to be what you want me to be. And I must be taught. You have to be taught, and to be taught, you got to be teachable. And some of us need to learn how to forgive. Lord, teach me how to forgive. Some of us need to learn how to come out of jealousy and envy. And I wrote this down because it's true. Some of us still sitting there following our ex on Instagram, hoping that they will reap what they sowed. Until you do right by me. Hoping they're going to reap what they sowed. We don't want them to have no peace. We hope their conscience eats at them and you can't sleep without me. That's the control stuff right there. Sometimes you got to say, Lord, delete, unfollow, I am through. Let it go. And I pray blessings on your life. Oh, I saw you went to Disney World. I saw you went to Vegas. I saw you went to Miami. I saw you to New York. God bless you when you go. Because God is moving with my life and I had to learn how to let some stuff go. And God had to teach me, y'all better get me, to get that jealousy and envy out of my spirit. You ain't gonna hear that one either. And some of you learn how to be patient. Some of you learn how to let go of some things. Some of you learn how to say no to some people. Somebody say no. Sometimes the key to your happiness is telling people no. Let me tell you something. You are only required to take care of God. Everybody else, you gotta say those thoughts saying, no, I don't want to do that. You sit there lying on the phone, trying to make up something you gotta do. Just say I don't want to do it. Just like you don't want to go. Sit there lying. And you wonder why stuff comes down on your life. Because you're lying. I have some good pastor friends. One of my good pastor friends, we would try to make it to each other stuff. And one thing we do, we said, look guys, we ain't gonna never lie. We gotta preach Sunday morning. Sometimes we just tired. I ain't gonna sit there and say, well, I had a meeting down at church, Mama had cooked at the house. And no, I was tired. I just couldn't make it. I'm gonna send my offering though. Sometimes you gotta be able to say no. Somebody say no. Oh, it's freeing, isn't it? It's freeing because sometimes we must learn that word because what we have on our life sometimes is what we are allowed to be on our life. God didn't send it there. You just can't say no. And can I preach this real quick? Stop getting mad at people for asking. They got a mouth, they got the right to ask. Because the Bible says ask and what? They got a right to ask. You got a right to say no. Oh, it's quiet inside. It's quiet. Life will be a whole lot better. You say, Lord, teach me how to say no in a nice way with a calm voice. So what happened is you keep on going and going and going, and by the time you really tell them no, it comes out bang, they know it. By the time you finally say, you know what, I don't want to do this, it comes out with all this other stuff because you had all this stuff pressed down inside you when you should have said no in the beginning. Some of us need to learn how to tell God yes, but God told me something. He said some of you need to learn how to get some rest sometimes. Some of us need to learn how to get busy and be more productive. Some of y'all get too much rest in the house. Some of us need to be taught how to be humble sometimes. Some of us need to be taught how to be bold sometimes. Because sometimes our issue is not the fact that I can say no. Sometimes I can say no, but Lord, give me some humility. Because I ain't got to say it like that. Boy, I take with preachers, man, we got to watch what we say all the time. Because I leave out here, people like, I told them no, Pastor. And slam the phone down. Because I was going to be, when the pastor told me to tell them no, I said, told them no. I didn't tell you to do all that. I didn't say all that. You still got to be humble. Amen? Get this. The key to unlock the door to your next level is tied to you being teachable and your ability to learn. Because everything I just said, some of us need some of those things, don't we? Who needs something I just said today? I need to learn more than. And get this, and this is it. I went way over my time. I'm 12 minutes over. It said, and the way to be teachable and learn is through the right heart. Apostle put the scripture up. Put the scripture up, and I want y'all to see. It said, the sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart. O God, thou wilt not despise. Can I preach? Learning starts with a broken spirit and a repentant heart. You know, I have students that are coming to Mr. Baker, I got an F on this test. And I did all this, and I did all that. And I said, okay, try this way. But I did all this, and I did all that. And I studied this way. That way didn't work. Try this way. But Mr. Baker, I studied all night doing this, I did this. Your way didn't work. Try this. And sometimes we would rather be right than to be broken. Sometimes God gonna tell you, I know you think that person did you wrong, but you allowed them access to your life. And I never told you to do that. And now you're mad at them because I haven't did anything to them. Well, you know what? I'm trying to teach you something. And the Bible says that God can use evil to teach us some things. I'm just going to preach how I want to preach this morning. And God said, you sitting there mad at that person. God said, but no, I'm trying to teach you a lesson. There's some stuff that you got to do. And I said, you know, we got to go say, Lord, I was wrong. Teach me to be better next time. I'm going to tell you something that's going to be really harsh to hear. Sometimes that person was more wrong than you, but God required more out of you than that person. See, what we want God to bless us like nobody else, but not to hold us accountable like everybody else. And so what we do? I'm going to say this word, I can't stand it here. I can't stand people say, at least I didn't do this. At least I ain't that person. Why are you comparing yourself to the least? But yet you want to say I'm the best. You want to post on Facebook, I'm the best. I'm highly favored. I'm anointed. God's doing this. But you compare yourself to the least. Yeah. Being real in this house? So sometimes God said, yeah, they were messed up. They were wrong, but I require more out of you. Where's that broken spirit? Where's the broken spirit? Get this. God will not fix what we won't admit is broken. You ever get inside somebody's car who don't know about the car? All the lights on their car? All the lights on. Check engine, brakes, oil, everything on. They're going to drive it till they stop. And they won't admit it's broken down. It's broken down. Today, God is showing some lights in our lives. He says, Lord, I'm going to keep going until I just break down. God says, you broke it now. Admit it now. If anything is not working how it should be, it's working inside your life, not working how it should be in your life, develop a broken spirit and repentant heart and tell God to teach me. It's time out to be whitewashed tombstones. Is something not working the way it should be in your life? Ask God to teach me to fix it. Fix it. This is for all of us, isn't it? Well, I don't want to keep going till a point where I shut down the ministry. When you trying to show me all these lights and say, no, man, you got to be taught. You got to be taught. You got to be taught. He talking to us, isn't it? And we got to say, Lord, teach me. Teach me. I know the Bible says I should forgive, but I don't know how to forgive. Some of us come from people who don't forgive. Some of us come from people, our parents got a feud with people that go back 30 years. You want to see forgiveness and unforgiveness at play? Go to family reunion sometime. That's bad, isn't it? I think I got a pretty good family, but even in my family, we got this stuff we got to work on.